What is up, guys? It's your boy Lex Money. In today's video, we got a lot to look at. Now, I took a little bit of a break over the past few days. I hadn't been too well. We need to take some time away from the chart sometimes. And what happened? We had a massive dumpy time. We had the FOMC meeting yesterday. The market has reacted negatively. We're expecting more rate cuts in 2025. Looks like we've gone from 3 expected rate cuts to now 1 expected rate cut. Bad because it means it's not going to be as cheap for people to be borrowing. We need people to be borrowing to technically be then reinvesting that into risk on assets. Now, before we do start, please, as many of you guys know, I'm on my journey to pump this channel to the moon. Go and subscribe to the channel before we do start. But look at this. What a lovely Christmas present we are getting right now, guys. This is a lovely Christmas present. As we always do on the channel, I'm going to show you some charts in a minute. Hopefully that will keep you guys a little bit chilled. Same way I kept all of you guys chilled in March. My goal is to do the same thing today, because it is not easy to see coins down 20% in a day, especially when they've been down like 10% the day before, right? My portfolio taken massive hits from where it was. A lot of coins are still completely up, right? And some of them are presenting the same buy opportunities that I had maybe like 2 weeks ago to a month ago, before we had our little pumpy time that we had for our alts. But a lot of these coins now are at major opportunity zones, and that's why I said to you in a previous video, I was building up my cash bag, and today I started to deploy some. I'll update the members club in a minute, but yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty good now, because I can start to buy some coins that I'd been waiting off on because they were just too expensive over the past week. Now, Bitcoin is at 98-ish K. ETH 3.4k. But what you'll see is, from the lows when we started really pumping up our bags, a lot of the coins are still super up right now, guys. Okay, maybe things like Polygon, my average buy price is a little bit higher than this, so I would start to DCA down, and that's what all of you guys should be looking to do now, right? A lot of people that wanted render at $10, if you bought at $10, now you should be trying to average your price down. Okay, 30% discount on render, 30% discount on Arbitrum, 30% discount on Fetch, depending, you know, that's just an AI example. Whatever coins you were looking to buy, they're now on massive discounts, guys. You need to be finding the discounts in the market. Many of you guys will know that we weren't expecting alt season until 2025. Well, alt season / sell your alts season wasn't meant to come until 2025. We're still in 2024. And it's crazy how the sentiment changes overnight or over the space of a week, right? We've been in extreme greed for nearly 2 months. We needed a sentiment cool off, and it's happening right now. Quick reminder, I'm so unbothered by these BS dumps. And what I would advise all of you who maybe don't have any cash to be putting into the market now, because you put it all in over the past few months, I get that. Just for the next month, avoid looking at the portfolio, come back end of Jan. Just leave it. Leave it for a month, guys. Why am I saying that? I mean, if you look at previous cycles, we can always use this as a data point. It doesn't mean that it's going to happen the exact same, but when the altcoin market cap tried to have a test of the all-time high, it didn't just go straight parabolic to the moon straight away. We broke it slightly, then came back down to retest it. You'll see in January of 2018, right? We broke it slightly, came back down, had a retest, new all-time highs for altcoins. What's happened now in 2024, right? We've broken it slightly, come back down for a retest, retesting the all-time high. Okay, very similar to what Bitcoin did. And if you want to look at it from a cycle perspective, guys, I mean, 214 days of altcoin liquidity to come, right? Leading into 2025. This is what a lot of people have on the cards. Maybe Bitcoin and Ethereum have a longer consolidation where we are. We need to wait for the week and the month to close out. So before we do get too hasty and we start to get really upset and we panic sell our bags, that's the last thing that you guys should be doing now, is panic selling your bags. You need to just wait. Let's see how let's see how the year closes off, because it has been an amazing year for the majority of our altcoins and for Bitcoin. This is going to happen all the way up because people get too greedy and they try to leverage their way to financial freedom, when really spot buying is just the best way to do it. You can do quick in and out leverages, but if you're trying to leverage from, unless you leverage from like 16k, you know, it's going to be really hard for you guys to just leverage your way on a 10x, a 20x, a 50x and keep it open the whole way to your target, right? Plus, it's going to cost you a lot to keep that position open. 380, I'm guessing this is $1 billion leverage crypto wiped out in just 4 hours. And we're going to check our chart in a second, right? And we're going to find out where we should be expecting to pick up more altcoins, because it looks like we're there right now, guys. It's time to buy, not to be a pussy. 50 moving average. I said we need to retest the 50 moving average. Once we do retest the 50 moving average, even the 100 MAs on a lot of these altcoins, right? It looks like we're going down to the 100 MAs, which could like still be another 20% correction. That's where I'll start to like really unload my cash bag heavy, right? The 50, then at the 100. But the altcoin season looks like it's just starting, right? You can see we've had a massive wedge breakout. Are we going to come back down to retest the wedge? Looks like this is a little bit outdated, and we are coming back down to retest the wedge at a $1 trillion market cap. And then just before we do get into the charts, we love to check out what Reki has to say. Altcoin market cap has rejected from the historical point of rejection. Keep in mind, this is likely going to be a much shallower retrace to show that 425 billion is weakening as resistance. We're still in progress of a pullback though, guys. But remember, when we are like trying to retest, this is the top 10. Okay, so everything excluding the top 10. When we're trying to like break out of these all-time highs, when have you ever seen us break the all-time high perfectly and gone parabolic on the first try? It never happens, guys. So right now, eyes are on the prize at the time to buy zone. We literally are hitting it. I made this chart earlier today and look where we are. Okay, we're starting to wick from it. We can go lower. We can go lower to the 100 EMA. All right, perfect. So now we've got the 50 EMA as the yellow line, and we've got the 100-day EMA as the blue line. So if we do, you know, lose the 50 EMA, we've got the 100 EMA at 3.1k. But I don't like put all my hopes on one EMA, on one level. We start to average down, guys. Okay, so we start to pick up more altcoins here, maybe pick up some ETH here. If we do get the 100 EMA, will probably start to pick up a lot more ETH, maybe some more SOL down at these levels here as well. And then you come over to Bitcoin. This is still the 50 EMA in the blue right now at 91k. Could we have a retest of 85k for Bitcoin, which would be a retest of that initial breakout potentially? But again, what we're going to do is we're going to start to average down as Bitcoin does start to retrace. Realistically, we need to be looking and paying more attention on ETH. But for everyone who's wondering how low Bitcoin could be going over the next few days, maybe the next week or so, could be anywhere around here coming into the new year, which would be a massive shakeout for a lot of people who got in over the past couple of months. That's it. That's what I'm looking at in the charts right now. That's what my plan is, to be DCAing down and getting some average buy prices a little bit lower if possible. So remember, we're coming up to the end of the year. We got a week left. Christmas is coming up. It's always good to take some time away from the charts, chill out. You guys let me know what your plan is in the comments. If you made it this far, click that subscribe button. I'm going to see you in the next one. Peace.